Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning and happy Tuesday to you. The market is bleeding for sure. The market is definitely bleeding right now. What have you learned during this little correction? I tell you, I got a big time lesson. Big time lesson. Forgot a fundamental on the trading. Have you learned something during this correction? How many people were prepared for it, looking for it, knew that it was coming? That's really the key. That, my friends, is really the key. Happy Tuesday to you. What is going on? Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's do this. Is that there? Yep. It's looking good. Everything is looking good. What is going on? What is going on? Did you learn something during this correction? That's the most important thing. What say you about this correction? I'm going to talk about that market being down a little bit. Let's go. Let's go. What is going on? The chats take a little bit longer to populate for some reason. I know you guys are here. We're going to talk about the digital asset space. I'm going to talk about the markets. Hear from Janet Yellen. Interesting time for sure to be in the space. Interesting time to be in the digital asset space. Again, good morning and happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Yeah, big time correction. I saw Solana up 49%, 99.9% of the digital assets are in double figure reds in Solana. SOL, 49% in the green. What in the world? Instant LP says, hey man, a new viewer, love the quality content. Thank you, Instant LP. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome to the channel. So guys, we're going to talk about the Bitcoin Tether lawsuit settled. It's a pretty interesting thing when a 1.4 or $5 billion lawsuit gets settled for 18 million. Interesting stuff, but don't sleep on the fact that the New York did kind of say, hey, yeah, you can't continue to do that tether thing in our state. Can't continue to do that tether thing in our state. So interesting to see. Now, look, is this a crash like 2017? Brandon Young, how are you, my friend? Good to see you and good morning. I don't know if it's like 2017, but I do know that it's going to be an ABC correction. That's what I'm planning for and looking for an ABC correction. I was listening to Alessio Rastani today as well, and he said he's been getting some big time warning signals on the risk reward of Bitcoin. He got 2 of them. And so the two really kind of tell the whole story. It's just high risk to be owning it. And sure enough, he did this yesterday, or early yesterday, if not 2 days ago. And then here it is. Here's the dip. Got down to 47,000. So from 58 to 47. I don't know if the bottom is in on the A or not. I guess we shall soon see. It did recover to 48,000. So we'll soon see. But again, an A, B, and then the C correction. And so for some people, depending on where you are in your holdings, the A is a good time to buy, right? It's a good time to buy some assets. Maybe add to your positions. You know, I know for us, you know, the C will be the significant adding in the positions. The A to the B is just on one crypto that we'll trade. We've already made the trade. When it gets to the B, we'll be back into cash again, and then preparing for the C. So that's what I'm kind of planning on. What's going on, Steven? Is that Stenv? Or is it Stenv? So that's what I'm kind of planning on. So we shall see. We shall see. Yes, Stenv 401. That's what I'm planning on as well, right? Through the A, then the B, and then the eventual down. But we haven't had the B yet, so I haven't had that B retrace yet. The B leg is that retracement, so we haven't had that yet. I don't believe so. I believe we're still doing the kind of the A thing, and we'll know when the B is upon us, because it should take it, you know, to 50s, in the 50s, not quite as high as 58, but in the 50s, and then we'll start that big correction. So what did you learn? I'm going to share a tweet. I think it's hugely important for those of us in this space. We got to get this. We really, really do. But let me say, hey, to the family first. What's going on, James Bennett? Good to see you. Instant LP, welcome to the channel. Brandon Young, again, good morning. Majdi Jardine, good morning to you. Stenv 401, good to see you. Trevor LeConte, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you hanging out this morning. Appreciate you guys being here. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe if you didn't get a chance to do that on the way in. I'm going to share a tweet from Nicholas Merton that I think is important for a lot of us in the digital asset space. Really, really smart guy, good charts guy. He's a good chart guy on all the markets. Definitely a guy to listen to kind of level up your IQ in this space for sure. Let me share this. Let me find that tweet from this dude. It's Nicholas Merton right here. And he says, to the 90% of people who are simply holding crypto, you've likely lost 10 to 25% of your wealth on paper, which you can quickly recover soon thereafter. To the 10% who are leverage trading, many lost everything. I can't stress it enough, folks. Stop trading on margin. Yeah, great point, my friend. Really, really great point. So the loss is on paper, and if you planned ahead of time, you would have some cash and be able to kind of strengthen your position in some altcoins or something like that in the space, right? We've had cash on the side for weeks now, you know, and waiting for the proper move. Decided to do something with VeChain at the all-time high, go into cash, and decided to buy back. Now, the lesson that I learned on the VeChain trade is I didn't do one of the fundamental things, and I just totally slipped my mind, which is instead of making one trade, I should have made 3 or 4 trades, right, on the way down. Now, did we make thousands of dollars on the trade? Yes. But it could have been even more thousands of dollars if I would have done it, if I would have sold on the way down at 3 different points versus just 1 point, just 1 trade. So again, totally, I don't know what I was thinking, slipped my mind, but that was a learning lesson for sure. For sure. But in any case, so I learned that lesson. Now I know. Now I'm just kind of looking to see where is this A going to bottom out at, what price, and then look for the B. Look for that B. Look for that B, and then I'll be totally all in cash. And then the last buying opportunity before the alts do their thing will be at the bottom of that C leg, right? So that's kind of the plan. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Appreciate you being here. GDLT checked in. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. The 050111. Good to see you, my friend. Without question, this just is a great time to dollar cost average, if you will, buy the dips for sure. Grab Barlinghouse says, morning, dang early, see? Yeah, yeah, I got to get it done a little early for sure. Testing out a new thing on the YouTube algorithm. Going to be that doing 30 to 40 minute videos and see how that goes. See what's going on with that overreaction Tuesday. Indeed. So what's up with the lawsuit? Oh, no need to apologize, bro. Sten V, no need to apologize at all. Right? So what's up, family? Happy Tuesday. What's going on, XRP Joe? Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. The Tether lawsuit, I just, that is some interesting stuff right there. Let's see if I can find this thing. Michael B tweeted about it. Ripple had, no, that's not what I wanted to share. Where is it right here? I'll share some from Michael B for now. Today's agreement requires Bitfinex and Tether to discontinue any trading activities with New Yorkers. In addition, these companies must submit regular reports to the OAG to ensure compliance with this prohibition. So that's part of the settlement, right? They can't do anything in New York any longer. That's over. That is over. Let me see another one that I want to share with you guys. So what do you guys think about that one? 18.5 million. Oh man, a 1 point something billion dollar lawsuit, 18 million. Interesting. Where is the original one? So that's the word on the street, Tether. Tether just kind of did their thing. I mean, what do you guys think about that? I mean, what do you think about that, right? Again, the ABC correction is a real deal. Tether, oh my gosh, guys, Tether, 18 million settled. You know, yeah, they're gonna have to do constant reporting for sure. I mean, look, the New York people over there, whoever, the government that went after Tether, you know, they're not going to sleep on it for sure. But it's done. They continue to operate. It's not the demise of Tether. So I'm not sure if we should be expecting some type of demise at the end, right? I mean, they were accused of some really bad stuff over there, yet they're still operating. The doors are not shut. They still continue. They're going to still be able to continue to operate as a business. Right, guys, do me a favor, 60 people here, 60 likes. If you haven't had a chance to smash that like, please take the time to collapse the chat and smash this like. We want to get this channel out to as many people on YouTube as we possibly can, right? We want to get it out to the average Joe and the average Jane that don't know that the digital asset space is here for them. Their shot to win, to create wealth and possibly generational wealth. It is not on Wall Street and in the stock market. It's just not in the traditional system. Robinhood let us know about that. They told Robinhood said they were on our side. And ultimately, the truth is that they were not on our side. Not on our side. The digital asset space is the place that we can win. We can participate in a level playing field and choose in a free market which assets we want to hold. Right? So let's do that. Let's smash that like. Let's get that thing up there as much as we can. Let's get this channel out. The people hanging out on YouTube watching videos on the Dogo Argentino, right? Or watching horses or cats. Watching sports games that actually had stands in them so they can catch the energy and enthusiasm of the games, right? Let's get these channels out to those guys so that they can become more aware of the digital asset space. This is our chance to win. Share it. There you go, XRP Joe. Richard France, what's going on, my friend? At Crypto Siege, if the bull run ends after we enter the bear market, would the price go up if the result is favorable for Ripple? That's hard to say, Richard. I don't know the answer to that, but I would think a bear market is a bear market. I don't think personally that this is going to last any longer than the first week in April. Personally, the Ripple versus the SEC. I think a settlement is imminent, and I think that Ripple is going to get the clarity that it needs, and I think it's off to the races for sure. Yeah, you meant about the lawsuit. Yeah, no worries, Richard. Yeah, for me, I don't see this. I don't see this September, October thing. I think the SEC and Ripple both want this to be over quicker. I think the Gary Gensler, kind of getting this whole thing in March is a big time sign. The hearing March 2nd for confirmation. And I don't know if that's the first of many hearings or will that be the one and they decide from there? I don't know. But I do feel like two things. The ABC correction is going to end in March. And I think that this lawsuit with Ripple is going to get settled March, April at the latest. I think they both want it to be over with. I really, really do. I really, really, really do. And we'll see. The only question for me is how long is the alt season going to last? How long is it going to last? Historically, it's been about just 3 weeks. So, I mean, some people saying a year bull, right? So so we'll see about that. What's going on, Trevor? Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you sharing with me as always. Some really good stuff going on in the market. Tether settles the lawsuit for $18.5 million. And they and that's encouraging for me, being an XRP hodler amongst other digital assets that we own as well, because if the accusations for Tether were massive, and they're continuing to operate. Yeah, so again, that speaks volumes, I think, for what's going to happen for Ripple moving forward. It doesn't matter, right? It's going to be settled in the courts, Mickey Purse, right? It's going to be settled in the courts, right? The courts are going to decide, So even if Gensler thinks it's security, it doesn't matter. It's before the court now, and so he can come in and decide to settle, or he can just let the courts handle it, right? that type of deal. So, Ripple is in a position now that it is in the courts to, get what they want from this lawsuit, And so Gensler, he understands that, what the courts say ultimately is what they say ultimately. That's kind of the deal. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button on the way in. If you haven't done so already, just collapse chat and go smash the like. So you 10 to 25% down in your portfolio, but it's on paper only. You only lose if you sell, if you're down, right? So we hold a bunch of assets. Certainly we're not selling them, right? Certainly not selling them. Right? So we have assets and we have cash, right? The cash is definitely for the ABC correction once it ends to go significantly hard on a crypto and then ride it up, right? Ride it up. Yeah, XRP Joe. I keep hearing 2-year bull run. Yeah, I know. So I'm hearing 1 year, 2 years, crazy. Sounds insane. And I would expect major cooling periods during something like that, but I have no clue. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. 20% down equals 20% discount, says Dusty. How about that? Good to see you, Dusty. Appreciate you checking in this morning. And remember, we showed the chart from the Crypto Banter channel where it talked about, during the bull run in 2017, Bitcoin had 6 corrections of 30% or more. 6 corrections of 30% or more. But each correction was followed by 100% retrace. Right? So I think Bitcoin got down to as much as 19%, I believe, maybe 25%, but I think 19%. So again, was this a 30% correction? I don't think it was. Right? Right. So it went down as what, to as low as what, 48? Let me see something here. Let me check something. Let's see this chart. Yeah, 47 though. So I think it went down to as low as 47. Yeah, 47.7. So it went down to 47.7. So that's not 30%, right? That's not 30%, right? That's maybe 19%. Yep, somewhere along those lines. So we haven't even had the 30% correction yet, right? Kevin Jackson's in the building. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. No, but I will look into that. Crypto Crew University. Interesting. Crypto French. Yeah, I'll look into that. Thank you, man. Crypto Crew University. There's Crypto Ice in the building. What's going on, Crypto Ice? Good to see you today. Catherine McClellan is here. Good morning, everyone. Buy XRP on the dip. Yeah, I mean, 2 for 1 is not bad, right? If your position is not kind of set, 2 for 1 is not bad at all. 2 for 1, 2 for 1, 2 for 1 is not bad at all. Yep. 2 for 1. I mean, 24-hour low, 38 cents on what? Crypto Roger, what were you saying there, buddy? I missed it. GDLT, that's an interesting concept right there. 2016 Bitcoin halving equals bull run most of 2017 to the end of the year. Most of 2017 to the end of the year, okay? Bitcoin halving in 2020 equals bull run most of 2021. Man, nice. Nice. Right. And so again, we haven't really had the 30% correction yet, right? We haven't had that. So it probably means that the A is not done with yet, just like high altitude investing suggested that the downside is not over yet. So we're at 48,000 or so. So the downside is not over yet, just for the A. Then the B leg, again, that's the retracement. So we're still early or in the A, if you will, for the correction, right? So we'll plan on that and see how that goes, for sure. Crypto Roger, appreciate you being here. I don't know much about Uphold. Anyone know? Crypto Roger is asking, is there a buy limit on Uphold? Anyone know? Richard France, hitting this average on can only be a good thing since XRP hasn't even started. If I went over the average yesterday instead of dropping, if it went over the average yesterday instead of dropping, the bear market would start in 3 weeks. So we're fortunate. Yep. Crypto Crew University, huh? Let me see something. See, let me see. Okay. All right, there it is. I'm gonna check this guy out, see what's going on with Crypto Crew University. My friend, appreciate you sharing that with me. I'm gonna check him out, see what's going on, Richard. City Sports Bar and Grill. I'm buying food on the day. Nice. I hear that, bro. I hear that, my friend. So yeah, let's go over another thing on Twitter. The settlement is great. The news coming out of the SEC lawsuit with Ripple on the first call was absolutely outstanding. Really, really was. So lessons learned, again, for me, just sharing with you my personal journey is, right, I took a trade to take profit, if you will. I sold it at the all-time high and went to buy back in, rather, I guess, buy back in. And yeah, I should have done 3 different orders, and instead I did one, because I would have, so it went down from my sell price, you know, pretty good. You know, so if I would have put 2 more orders, then I would have had significantly more on the buyback. But that is a lesson learned. I forgot to do that. But in any case, I can't complain about the massive win to sell at the all-time high and then the buyback, you know, which is really, really good. Nice house, sir. Is that the water out the window? Ian Walsh. Yes, it is. It is indeed. Virtual background. Gallo says, morning, fam. Good morning to you. Sam _ Beckett is in the building. Yeah, Tether settlement. I mean, guys, and again, for the people in the XRP community that are here on the channel, if Tether is, with all the accusations, I mean, they were massive, crazy, nasty accusations. With all of that, if Tether was allowed to still keep their doors open, what's the worry? What's the worry with Ripple? Right? What's the worry? Thank you, Richard France. I appreciate that. So that's the new thing on Uphold XRP, Joe. To better protect Uphold from possible fraud and abuse, we require all users of our platform to become verified when the cumulative value of their transactions exceeds $1,000 US. Yeah, well, there it is. So of course that was coming, right? Ultimately, the whole KYC verified, all that stuff is coming. It's coming, right? We'll see what's going to happen in the DeFi world. We'll see how that's going to look in the DeFi world and the decentralized exchanges. We'll see what that is ultimately going to look like. But I don't know how you're going to be able, unless there are cards, I just don't know how you're going to be able to live without that KYC thing going on. Right? And so when you think about, but the difference though, for me is that Ripple, not anywhere near the accusations, right? I mean, they're not even really, they're just talking about the distribution of XRP as a security versus XRP being a security, right? So I feel very, very comfortable in what's going to happen there. I'm like, for me, I'm not worried about it in the least bit. I mean, the biggest worries for anybody in this lawsuit is actually Brad and Chris, not the company Ripple, not XRP, not the XRP ledger, right? Right. So the biggest concerns is going to be for Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. And, as far as the heavy hitting, it's probably going to be on them. Ripple, the company, is just going to move on. Again, 95% of what they do is outside of the US. And now they're setting up these LLCs in different parts of the country that are crypto friendly, like setting that, Ripple Markets LLC up in Wyoming. It's going to be a good deal. Corey Anderson says 5K. What does that mean, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah. I'm the heavy hitter. What's going on, Dina? Appreciate you being here, guys. 100 people on the stream, only not even 50 likes, guys. Do me a favor, please collapse that chat. Go smash that like. It's important to get this channel out to more people. We need more of the average Joe and the average Jane in this space. Listen, the bank teller and the truck driver and the landscaper and the painter and the plumbers, the small business person, they don't even know about the digital asset space yet. They're out there trying to win and better their livelihood and their lifestyle in the traditional markets that is rigged against them. Their bosses aren't paying them the money that they're worth. They're trading their time for dollars, and they're not getting paid what they're worth. They're not in a position to allow their money to work for them, right? They're just not, right? And the stock market is not going to do it. 401ks is not going to do it. Right? The digital asset space is their shot to win. So by smashing the like button, it's one of the best ways to support the channel so that we can get the channel out to more of us and let them know about this digital asset space for sure, right? Russ Austin is here. What's going on, Russ? Throw out a good number of XRP to have for a beginner. Well, TMI, the modern investor, who I highly suggest you guys go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. He is the one on YouTube for digital assets for sure. The modern investor, TMI. Go give him a like, subscribe, and notification bell. Check out his videos. He loves doing videos on that very thing, Russ. And one of his videos years ago, he said about 1,500 XRP is a good place. And if you were blessed to get to 10,000, then that was more than enough. That was his words, right? That was from the modern investor. Jungle Link is in the building. What's going on, Jungle Link? Good to see you this morning. So for me, guys, again, one of my lessons learned is in my buyback, instead of doing one order to buy back my VeChain, since I sold it at the all-time high, I should have did 3. If I would have done 3, I would have had, significantly more. So I didn't do that. Again, a mistake I made. I don't know what I was thinking. But that was a lesson learned. So also this correction is a real deal. It looks like it's the real deal, right? So again, what are we learning during this time? And to me, it's, this part of the A of this ABC correction is happening right now. That's what it feels like. But remember this also, in the bull run, Bitcoin has had six. In 2017, it had 6 corrections, 6 of them. Russ Austin, you're welcome, my friend. 6 correction after every correction. So 6 correction of 30% or more. And after every correction, it had a retrace of 100%. Right? So you can kind of do the math. I don't think we had a 30% correction yet. I don't think we had it. Right? I don't think we had that. So I think it was maybe 19 to 20% correction from 50, almost 58 to 47, right? Gallo, yes, I am. I am in VeChain. I did my first swing trade in the digital asset space, Gallo. I did it on VeChain. So I was in VeChain for, just under a penny. And I took the all-time high, sold it all, and then bought it back. But I bought it back yesterday, but I said I should have done 3 different orders to buy instead of just one. What's going on, Klaus? Klaus, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Everyone liked this video. This man's doing this like every day for us. Everyone liked this video. Thank you. Thank you, Klaus. Klaus, I appreciate that. I appreciate that for sure. So just kind of prepare for that. What does that look like? Everyone's position in their portfolio is different. So some of you may, in terms of XRP or other digital assets, maybe you don't have as much as you would like. If you got some cash on the side to be able to increase your position, maybe this is a good time to do so. Maybe, right? Maybe for you, this is a good time to do that, right? So just kind of, no need to panic in terms of the market because, this is one of those typical things, corrections in these bull runs. Again, historically, Bitcoin in 2017 had 6 corrections, right? Down of 30% or more. And each one of those corrections was followed by a 100% retrace. So again, right. Yeah, Gallo, I hear you. I got in on VeChain 2 years ago and holding. Yeah. So yeah, for me, I was real happy to increase the position on VeChain, right? Sold at the all-time high, bought it back, increased the position on VeChain. And for me, at the top of the B or as close to the B as I can get, and I'll make sure that I do 3 cells. Yeah, I won't be selling my XRP, Jelani Dijon, right? So I'll be buying XRP at the bottom of the C correction, but I'll be buying more. But so yeah, when we get to that B, that's going to be the highest that the alts will probably get before the C correction, and I'll be selling the VeChain again, but I'm going to do it differently this time. I'm not going to go all out of VeChain, I don't think, because I think what I'm going to do for me in the crypto seizures home is between 65 and 70% keep at all times. So during the bear market, I can just be adding to my positions, right? So that's kind of what I'll be looking to do. So, Jelani, I hope I answered that question for you. Rich man guy, what's going on, rich man guy? I don't have a price prediction for Spark token, Dino. I have no idea what the price could be, none. But I'm not concerned about the price, to be honest with you, Dino. I'm concerned about the utility. I'm focused on how am I going to be using that Spark token, right? But I have no idea what the price is going to be. I do know that the massive amount of income to be made on Spark is not going to come from selling it in the beginning. It's going to come from putting it to work, putting it to use, delegating votes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, on Flare networks. Right? That's what the big thing's going to be. When there's blood on the streets, even if it's your own. Yeah. Yeah. So DSGR10, my goodness, my friend, haven't seen you on the channel in a while. Good to see you. It's definitely good to see you. So guys, don't be alarmed by this correction, right? Don't be alarmed by the correction. And we may not be done with it, especially if it didn't do 30%, right? Crypto Rogers, nice. Before XRP, I stacked silver, 3,000 plus ounces. Wow. I hope to be covered either way. Good for you, my friend. That's nice. Very nice. So that's kind of what it is, guys. Again, historically, Jungle Inc. Yeah, I know. Jungle Inc. says, I was hoping for a low Spark price, but that's not looking likely at this point. Yeah. I guess it's not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there was a way to get something at a better price. Maybe if you were doing something on BitTrue. But yeah, so I'm really looking to put that Spark token to work. And you know, if I have to wait for a buying opportunity to increase the size, Jungle, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do, right? Wait for a buying opportunity. But yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. Because think about it, if it's not going to be low price, that means what you have is going to be more valuable. And if you put it to work on the Flare network, that means it's going to be even more valuable. Hey, Carmen, Lady of Crypto is checking in the building. Good to see you. Do you recommend Cardano? I'm good on XRP. I think Cardano is a great project. I think Charles Hoskinson is a smart guy. I think that Cardano is going to, you know, compete well with other blockchains that are looking to grab Ethereum market share, you know, that type of deal. So I don't own any Cardano, and it's not because of the project or anything like that, but I don't own any Cardano. I wanted to participate in other blockchains and newer blockchains. And I didn't want to kind of cross compete, if you will. And what I mean by that is, you know, I think there are altcoins that are kind of cross competing, and I didn't want to do that. That's just me personally, but the project is great. And I think it's amazing. And I think that for the people that got Cardano at 1 cent or less, I'm happy for them. I think it's awesome. But I did that, you know, with XRP in terms of, you know, my bags. I made a decision that I was going to, you know, kind of put my money in XRP and then diversify out. And when I had a chance to diversify, I didn't do it in Cardano. I just did it. I did it in other things like Elron and Algo and Anchor and RSR for the bigger picture, for the long term. Oh, yes, just got back, says DSGR. Just got back, my friend. Contract work. Oh, got it in Iraq. Well, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. And I appreciate you checking in, bros. That is awesome. So there it is, guys. Yeah. I'm not sure if you know, for buying it right now. I mean, Cardano is up massively, right? And so those kind of things have already kind of happened. There's just a few things that really haven't really happened yet, and that's Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Ethereum Classic, Zcash. Let's see. I think I said them all. Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, and there was another one. So we'll see what the market does. But you know, we have a strategy now that is a little bit different, but because we definitely want to increase the size of our portfolio in XRP. That's right. That's exactly right, Junko. That's exactly right. Many valuable assets. You just can't have them all, right? Just can't have them all, right? And so the real thing is to really get and understand the fact that it's money, and you're looking for the best percentage gain on your money. And sometimes you have to look at both things, a portfolio, but then how have they moved thus far in the market? That's a huge important thing. So I really do like the strategy that we took ultimately after we're going back and forth, is when we decided we were just going to really hit a real big time milestone mark with XRP, get that under wraps, check that box, and then diversify. That's what we did. And again, we did that months and months and months and months and months and months ago, right? Months and months and months ago. And then plans change. Now we have a new plan with the, this is before Flare Networks. But now with Flare Networks, now we have a new plan that we want to put into place, because we definitely want to participate with XRP in the Flare Network. And so in order to do that, we got to increase the size of our XRP holdings so that we can both take advantage of the bull run, right? Level up the lifestyle, put some stuff on Celsius after all season happens, but also be able to participate in the Flare Networks, right? And so that's the compromise that we made amongst ourselves, right? Until we get a better idea of what Flare Networks is going to be, what it's going to look like. I can't go 100% into doing stuff on Celsius and not be able to participate on the Flare Network. So we got to increase the size so that we have options. And so that's what we decided to do. So again, we're planning on another $3 for $1 in XRP. Will we get it? I don't know. But we got a 2 for $1 right now going on, right? Current price of XRP is 46 cents. Got a 2 for $1 going on now. And this is just the A correction, if you will, the beginning of the A correction of the ABC. The C correction is going to be even lower. So we get in that 3 for $1 thing, then we're going to make our move and do that, and then we'll be set, if you will. Carmen Perez, thank you. This makes sense as being a competitor coin because of the framework of the G20 revealed banking system. Cardano is not on it, but Stellar, XRP, Zenfin, IOTA, and Algorand are on it. Yeah, ultimately, that is the deal, right? For sure. And we're in a really, really good spot, right? Some people just getting started, and they're going to just, right, it's going to be accumulating and just kind of understanding that kind of where they are. If you're early, right, if you're a year or less in the space, it's really kind of early. You're really still kind of early in the space, right? Gallo says, brother, what hard wallet do you use? We have 3 hard wallets, right? EliPal, Trezor, Ledger, and I said 3, 4 actually, and Cobalt. We haven't actually put anything on the Cobalt yet, but we have that also. Yeah, absolutely, Richard France. At Crypto Siege, is there anything you can do with your Flare tokens in order to gain more value? I think there's something you can do, but I haven't explored that avenue. I know you've mentioned it. Well, yeah, I mean, participating in the Flare Networks ecosystem, right? Richard France, so you definitely want to go to flare.xyz, hit on the blog and read things like closing the circle on XRP, Flare interoperability. You definitely want to read that. A proposal on how to issue and redeem assets from Flare on the XRP ledger in a trustless manner. So you definitely want to read that for sure, because I believe the Flare Networks is going to be a ginormous behemoth. And just like John Galenko saying, right, we're hoping for a price that we can be able to buy, this relatively inexpensive to get more Spark token, right, and participate in the Flare Network ecosystem, my friend. Crypto Kahuna, just got my tax attorney into XRP. I love it. So guys, that's the deal there. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Thank you so much. Again, I went over 10 minutes than I wanted to do, but I'm trying to change some things up a little bit in terms of the YouTube algorithm, see how things go. Look, this is a healthy correction for sure. It might not be over yet. I believe that if historically we've had 30% or more corrections during the bull run, then maybe that's what we'll look for. Hodl strong. If you're in a position to increase your size of your portfolio during the dips, if you got some cash hanging around, maybe you want to consider doing that for sure. So, but just understand there's going to be an A. The B is a retracement back, almost to its high, and then the C go all the way down. Again, actually 3 of my guys are now saying that. Alessio Rastani, he put the big risk reward in terms of BTC up, got 2 signals for that. High altitude investing saying ABC correction. BC backer saying planning for an ABC correction as well. So, right. And so we're definitely, it's nowhere near the end of the bull run. Alt season hasn't even started yet. The alt season will start at the end of the C move in the market. And so in the end of that C correction is when the alt season, according to BC Backer, is when it's going to start. According to high altitude investing, that's when the alt season is going to start as well. So, all right, guys, listen, never forget this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. Guys, do me a favor. Let's try to get these likes to over 100 people. That would be awesome. We got 71 likes. If you didn't smash that like button on the way in and haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that like button on the way out and ring that notification bell so you know when we go live every single day on this channel. All right, guys, listen, have a great rest of your day. Hodl strong, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. See ya.